like many people my age, I'm at a very Chinese place in my life. I've been my simping for China has only gotten more extreme in the last year or so, and it's been interesting because basically my conclusion about China from their level of technological development and their rate of progress and their distribution of resources and governance structure and all of these things. I think China is basically just doing, I mean, China's not doing capitalism better than the West, but China is playing this whole world like a damn fiddle. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful because I think that, I think if we didn't have China, I don't know what we would have. Because as I would yearn for the days where I could hop on a flight to China and live in luxury there as opposed to vacationing in Paris or wherever else. As I think about these days in the future, I realize that there is no waiting for China to be great. This is a Chinese century, and it started in 2001 because our country, our culture, our quality of living is falling apart. It's disintegrating, and it's disintegrating because because the profit motive is evil. It is an evil virus that has infected every single crevice and every place of texture that could be occupied by the profit motive has been taken over. And so not only do we have a society where everything is up for sale, right? But we have lazy capitalists because our capitalists, right? They don't say, okay, well, I want to make a bunch of money. What can I do to make people's lives better so they give me a bunch of money? No, 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 no. What they do is they say, okay, well, look at how people are doing things now. Let me attach my stupid ass technology to it and then charge them money to do the same things that they're doing without my technology and paying money to somebody else, right? For example, the news. Oh, well, yeah, you have a paper boy who comes by and throws the paper on your lawn. You're employing some 14-year-old, a nickel a paper, and getting your news just fine. Oh, no, no, no. What you should really do is actually subscribe on your laptop and they'll email it to you. The only thing that's happened, there's no progress here. Only thing that's happened is the person making the bag is a different person now. That is how American capitalism functions. We find new people or we find new ways to take the business of people of the institutions that are built to allow us to do things in one way, and then we slightly tweak the institution and then give it to a different person to make money. That's all that happens. We're just passing around titles and evaluations at this point, and which is why we're having trends towards monopolies, obviously, because that everyone wants to be a monopoly, and it's actually they've cracked the code, they've got it. Whereas in China, I think they're getting better at everything all the time. Chinese goods used to be really, really cheap, really low value, poor quality, whatever. Time passes. Now what? They're not. They're better. They're actually better than all our goods. And the reason I think America's already Chinese. Our culture is already Chinese because like when you walk around, right, and you look for I mean, or at least me, right? When I'm looking for culture, I'm looking for something to let me know that the future is constantly here. That the future isn't. I'm not waiting for the future one day. The future is today because yesterday was the past, right? Therefore, we should be getting some of that future, that feeling of, oh wow, I can't believe things can be like this, right? And I only get that from China. I only get that from China. I mean, my friends, two friends of mine, both of them or one of them had an electric scooter, Chinese of course, and the other one got an electric scooter. Now, when the second one got the scooter, the other one upgraded, and they got this beautiful, beautiful scooter. And I'm talking like, I don't know, the type of thing where if it was 2016, right, this would be like a $3,000 scooter. The technology on it is just that good. The battery, everything, it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. And these beautiful scooters are only $400 from the other side of the planet, dude. What can we say? We are Chinese. We're Chinese today, and I mean, it really is a shame. It's a shame. Uh, it's a shame that we didn't, as a country, guard against this. But at least somebody got to do it. China's doing it because when we buy things, buy Chinese goods, it's not like, oh, I wanted to get something and I thought the Chinese. No, no, no. We have to get the Chinese goods. No one else can produce like they can produce. No one else can produce at the margins. No one else can produce the volume that they can produce. Therefore, China's the only option. When you have a society where the only thing that matters is how much money you can make, the cheapest option is the best option. China's the cheapest option. We're Chinese. We're Chinese today. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting, but I'm enjoying it because China's going to surpass the U.S. China is going to become the most dominant global power. It may not be a hegemon as the U.S. was from after World War II until since the 90s. But they're going to be pretty powerful, pretty important, and I'm happy that China is moving like this because China, they give me a little bit of hope. And it's a shame that the only way that I can feel like I'm contributing to the future is by buying Chinese. But they're going to do better stuff with these dollars than anybody out here is going to do. And that's the truth of it. It's a shame, but China is molly whopping us, and let them come. Another Chinese thing that is taking over, right? And it's not just here in Santa Barbara. There's a lot of people who ride like these e-bike scooters, especially the high school students, middle school, because they have no way, they can't drive. So they're just e-biking it all around. And I remember when I first got here in 2022, there were plenty of them. There were lots. It's not like these are new. I'm not the first person that's seen an e-bike. But the number today, it's not the same. It's not the same. And the reason is because they keep getting cheaper and better. They keep getting cheaper and better, and then cheaper and better. W China.